Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on another SEC rival, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will get the ball first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Wants to throw. It's coming home. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
The Aggies will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll be stopped short, or maybe he stopped himself short. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Reese. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to pass. It's Croman Hope. Heaves it deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Trying to get the edge on the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
After the run, now to throw. Finds his man. It's Martin. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Back to pass, it's Collins. Going for it all. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down.
Well, the offense trying to take a shot and get aggressive downfield, that's when the defense just has to come up with an opportunity to make the interception in the end zone. Not going to get a lot of chances like that.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Forced out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. Open space at the 25. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it, the deep ball was there and it just trickled through his fingers. It's been a defensive battle through the first period and the stats tell that tale. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin them deep. Makes the catch at the 35. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Looking for space. It's Martin. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll try to pop the draw. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from a defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
Bringing the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 10 over North Carolina. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Setting up the screen. Nice move to keep running. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Texas A&M going up tempo. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll get rid of it. Working that left side. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
Hauls it in. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
Man, these in-breaking routes are so hard for these slot guys because you're so worried about them flying up the field vertically. Nice job sitting down, breaking in, finding a little hole, making a catch.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Lets it fly. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. A fresh set of downs after that fourth down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Snagged in the middle, it's Martin. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Dropping back, it's Collins. Now improvising. And they're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He caught it! Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. On the run, it's Pittman. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Aggies! Great job by the back on the option. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He's got a chance to take this one back. They're going to somehow turn this into a 2-point conversion. Better to be lucky than good sometimes as they extend the lead. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now, the 7th sack of the game.
Makes his man miss. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. He's in open space downfield. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Going to the run, it's Pittman. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on second down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw...
Oh, they block it. Now he can return this. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
That's a really good job by the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. And now you have to make him earn it now in the next down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. The give on the option. Turning it on. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Looking deep. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Using his legs, it's Pittman. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Offense getting set for 1st down. To throw, it's Coleman Hope. Under fire. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Turns it loose deep. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. One final play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's incomplete, and will change ends of the field now. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Rush is on him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Bulldogs have their offense in high gear. To the air, it's Coleman Hope. Takes the easy completion. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run play action. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
All right, so they fail on that fourth down, but the game is not over yet. There's still time. Defense has to get the ball back quickly. Offense is going to have...
Breaks into the open. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory.
Here we go.
He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's McGowan. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A&M comes back out with another first down. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Unleashes one. Grabbed in the middle, it's Martin. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Runs through the tackle. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Toss to the outside. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead, and a lot of times for a loss, and put the offense in a bind.
Texas A&M going quickly. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Trying to ball his way in. Touchdown, Aggies! And the route is on. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a man. It's Croman Hope. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation, winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
Now, I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Well, I was like, oh, that's right, we advanced this game, both of them, so I gotta get both games, might as well get both games done. I forgot I was on a bye now, so I guess I don't have to worry about it. So we're good to go for the next week, and at least I feel better about myself for the win. Jesus Christ, it's been a while since I won a game. I'm really sad. That was weird. Mm-hmm.